right, welcome back, everybody. Playing some more Riven today. This is the remake of Riven again. We are currently we got out of the main area, the beginning area. Now we're finally reaching other worlds, which is a big part of MYST. And we'll be continuing in just a second. I guess they don't have the Riven remake in here, do they? Nope. We'll have to do other games then. Alrighty then. So now we have 2 books that they gave us. This one's the trap book. So hold on to that one and be careful about it. And then we have this new book, which I read yesterday. Oh wow, look how nice they made it in here. This looks so good. Having the 3D 3D environments really sell the world in a way that the other the 2D just couldn't. Oh my god, they have giant pizza cutters as weapons. Huh. Well then. Like a pizza cutter on a stick. Yeah, Riven is a great game. It's a good one. I would say it's up there with MYST. Some like Riven more, some like MYST more. Changed a few things. But overall, I think they're both very good games. What is this? I think there's 5 MYST games in total before they switch to new stuff. Alright, let's go down this way. I think later they started putting them more on console. MYST 5, I think, was on PS3, maybe? It's been a while. The Room series was definitely influenced by MYST. But they're like just fiddling around with stuff kind of mechanics. Let's turn these off for maximum immersion. Is this the linking book to go home? Ah, it is. Well, I guess we're going home. Is it scary? It's just, it's not really a horror game. It's just like interesting alien worlds. We don't really know what's going on. So it's weird. Without this filter thing, that doesn't work. I wonder if how that works. Somehow they managed to like obscure the linking book. Very weird. There can be, this game does have a few things that are like, ooh, that's a little creepy. Like there's like a big fish that moves in the water, but you're never in danger or anything. There's no jump scares. It's not that kind of a game. It's just very atmospheric. Let's see what's down here. Doable over here? Seems like that water should move, because it looks like there's a path down or something. Alright, well, I think I've charged up the center dome book, so we should be able to go and meet Gehn now. The game's antagonist. So let's try to go say hi to Gehn. Forfen, thank you for a 67-month resub. And Martinus48, thank you for 90 months. Says Danler. Is Dan Bush still in the animated emotes? Yes, it is. I like that one. You know what? I like that one a lot. That one's good. I love this series. Yeah, this game is really nice. It's not really scary. There's some environments that can be a little creepy in terms of atmosphere, but not really a horror game at all. Tram again. Yeah, this is on VR as well, and just like the MYST game as well. Tiva's passed out. She spent a lot of the time this morning looking at birds, so she's passed out. Now we climb out of here. Yeah, the mystery rank was done very, very, very well as well. All right, done. Okay, we need to get back to the sphere or just go home, whichever we can get to first. Going forward. Can't remember which side it's on. Hopefully this side. I need to get back to the first island again, because I believe we powered up the book. So we should be able to go to where Gehn is hiding. Just gotta get over there. I love these environments. They're so cool looking. Must be an interesting experience thinking about some of the people at Cyan were probably there when they made the original Riven. And now, all these years later, they get to remake the levels with the graphics they wish they had at the time. It's so cool to think about. Yes, Riven. Lady Atara. Chat, if you look to the bushes in the distance, you might see that there are some lurkers out there. They're just lurking. So just look to the bushes, you might see a lurker or two. They like to hide in chat. Oh, see? Yep, I see a couple right there. I see a few. Yep, see them in the bushes? Yay, tram. Yes, this game does have a few hitches where when you're walking along, it's like loading assets, so it like goes for just like a couple seconds. Usually when you're transitioning between two areas. Hopefully they get that fixed. It might just be an Unreal thing. Sims 4, I wish they would stop making expansions for Sim 4 because, like, I got that game new when I lived in Ohio, like, almost over 10 years ago, and it's like, can we make a new one already? can we make a new one? Maybe? Can we do that? You know, I'm glad that I'm glad you're making stuff for this, but you know, we really would like a new Sims game if you could, you know, do that. That'd be great. Would love one of those, please. Now, there's a rumor that the next Sims is going to be free to play from the start. So that one's always makes you go, oh, I don't know. That can be scary. It can be scary. Why did Life by You get canceled? That game, every time I saw that game, Life by You, I was just like, it just didn't really look very good. Every time I saw it, it seemed like it was just not quite very good in every trailer I saw. But hopefully we do get a Sims competitor at some point. We really need one. Well, free-to-play games are just like, it's free to play the base game, but don't you want this cool set of clothes? Don't you want this new set of jobs? Don't you want this new furniture pack? They're only 45 gems. Each gem is $10. Do you want pets? Each pet is only a discount value price of $5 each. Per house. Per sim. Yeah, free-to-play games are designed with the help of psychologists and sociologists to get you to play it for as long as possible. Because the longer you play a game, the more likely you are to spend money in the store. So that's why they're all designed to make you come back, daily login rewards, daily missions, once a day stuff from the store. They want you to come in and take a look at the new merch. They just all are like that. Whee! I love how the tram looks like it's having a good old time when it moves. Yep, some games are better than others at that, but we're going back to the start, so we got to go through like a few islands, but we're almost there. We're almost back to the first island where we can go to the next world. Go. Whee! We're finally back. Yep, going through the domes is faster, but I couldn't find the domes. The map in this gets confusing to find them. I was like, I'll just take the tram. I can't figure out where the damn dome is. Oh, that's on. Why is that on now? That wasn't on before. He's watching me. Uh-oh. He's definitely keeping an eye on me. I don't like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't have a number to put in there yet, though. I don't think I do. I have the numbers. I don't have like a full set. Could try to put them in order, but I don't know. Another rotation, please. Yep, there's a MYST remake that's also in 3D. It's also really nice. That is not the way to go, but I did turn this one on. Or turn that on, okay. So we need to rotate, I think 2 more times. more. Well, in the original game, you just clicked a picture and you were instantly teleported to each spot. Alright, so now we're back here. Wheel of Fortune! Happy Pride, everybody! Dan Pride. Oh, what? What? Hold on. What? Oh my. Okay. You think over this way? All right, so we have 4 balls. And then discs for each ball. Oh, man. Sorry, 5 balls. Did I screenshot anything important? I think that is something important. There's minus and plus. I don't know what color each thing was, though. I definitely don't know what order these things go in. Might have to go all the way back to that lab again. I don't know. That's sick. That's fine. Wait a minute. That could be that again. Nope. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know the colors. I don't know the positions. I'm missing so much information here. Alright, I need to go. I'm about to go back and grab the hook at that man's journal again. I'm guessing that guy's journal will have the clue I need to figure this out, because right now I'm just like, what? You want what now? Rotate this twice. So we need to know we gotta figure out the colors. Oh, not here. Reaching that one will require me to do a different spot. What games are most hyped for this year? Space Marine is looking really good. That one game's looking really good. The Stalker 2. I gotta look at the list. I forget so many games. My mind is mush right now trying to figure out what color each island is. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is going to be really fun too. Okay, I need to go back. Over this way. And around. So I need both colors and shapes. So inside here might tell me color, possibly. It's an eyeball or a boob. Whichever. Sergeant Cigara, thank you for 8-month resub. Appreciate that. Is there a way here to tell what that one is? There must be a way to find color. W40K Darkchide has new skins. I bought one. Need the MTX. That's okay. You get that dopium hit. It's your money. Don't let me or anyone else tell you how to spend it. If you want to buy MTX, that's fine. You want to buy a new game, that's fine. You want to give chat some gift subs, that's fine. Do whatever you want. So that is the Gold Island. So we have I can't figure out how to get color though. One takes a pic with a phone for these types of games. Yeah, you could take a picture. I take pictures too, but you can't write on the picture as well as you can with a pen and a piece of paper. Pictures are one thing, but nothing will quite replace the nice be able to write with a pen. I can write on my picture. Is that upside down? Yeah, so it's over here. So this is... There's no way to tell, like, what color... Yeah, I can't figure out how we're supposed to figure out the color, and then on top of that, the shape. So we need color, we need position, and we need a numerical value. Which are four things. Like there are multicolored buttons on the rails. Bree doesn't read the chat. Who's Bree? Tell Bree to read the chat then. Bree, read the goddamn chat, wherever you are. Let's go double check, hit all his notes, and also take pictures of. He had some diagrams and stuff. Should be over here. There it is. He had a bunch of stuff in here about these orbs, so we'll see. Thank you, Millie, for sharing the live. I know. So this person in our chat, Bugcatcher Mafia, is mad at someone named Bree. I don't know who that is, but they are pissed at them for not reading the chat. Just, I get it. All right, diagram. Take a picture of that. That might be useful. But it's one of the steam valve things. Let's see. There is also something here. Which are these symbols. So a little eyeball. The slash. The eyeball with the lizard eye. Okay, this one is minus. My ninja, don't be gross, please. God. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Eyeball. But MYST and Riven, by the time you finish the game, you have a notebook in your house that makes you look crazy. I know, like, looks like you're planning like some sort of weird sci-fi thing. Alright, I need to find the notes from yesterday of the numbers. Hello, Koi J. Okay, here's my... I got the numbers here as well. I wrote all these down. So... tear that out. And okay, where's my other section of my notes? Okay, here we go. So that one is, compare my other notes, plus 4. So the dot is plus 4. The circle with the line through it, that is, number is... bottom slash. I don't have that. Don't have those, I don't think. Okay, that top one is 8, so minus 8. Don't have that bottom symbol there. I don't know what that is. This I do not have. I don't know what that is. Same with the one below it. The numbers are probably too high up. Vertical slash is 1. Yeah, I'm not sure. See, I don't have a single number that has a curve on the bottom. It's only on the sides, so that I don't know what it is. It could be anything. Have you helped in this game? No. Okay, that one is minus 8, and the other one with the line through it, that's 5, so minus 5. Minus 8, minus 5, plus 4. And then I have 2 numbers that I don't have. I see 4. If that bottom number is possibly a 10, the number I don't have, if that means 10, then this... So if we assume the bottom, like, curve is a 10, like, because we figured out earlier that they overlap numbers to make more numbers. So 10 has to be the one we're missing. Okay, so the first symbol, okay, I need to make a new one of these. I messed it up already. Okay, so arch like this, arch like that, down, equals minus, and that is an 8. Then circle, slash through it, equals minus 5. And then circle with the dot in the center equals plus 4. And then beast like eye with the vertical slit will be plus 11. And then line with the down the center will be plus 14. Plus 14 like that, we'll see. The rotation puzzle told us 10. Oh, did it? Well, thank you. Well, now we know. Okay. Now I gotta figure out with this how that all... So this is a... So 0 is right here. That is 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is the scale for the little slider things. Okay. Because it's a white is going to be your 0, and there's probably like scale of spectrums. Now I need to find color of the symbols. Now I need to get colors for the symbols. That's the part we're missing. Wait a minute. You're right, there was lights in a fish place. Remember we went down into a place that had fish and there was colors there? That's our colors. We saw the colored lights, I remember. We need to go back, oh God, where was that? Was that... It was the island with the elevator. I remember now. I remember. Okay, so we're going to... This one's the slit. Oops. Boiler Island. Dot is Gold Island. Slash through is Survey Island. Jungle Island is this one. And then that must be Prison Island. Okay, so I have all the islands, all the numbers. Now I just need the codes. So we need to go back to the island that... It's not Boiler, not Prison, not Jungle, not Gold, so it must be Survey Island. Slash. Create a class. Yeah, the rendering technology now is so much more than they could even fathom back when they made this game originally, so... They can render in real time graphics that are just insanely better than their pre-rendered graphics at the time, which were mind-blowingly detailed. So I want the horizontal slash island. That one right there. All right, that one. Down this way. Okay, so now all of the buttons on the rails are blue. The place we get color is going to be where we saw the big fish. That's where we get the colors for each symbol. So on this island is a secret elevator that will lead us to the symbols that will correspond with color. But I'm still missing one other piece of this puzzle, and that is positions. Now I got to figure out how we're going to figure out position. So from our notebook here, going down. This is kind of scary. Horror games are going to be creepy, chat. Can we get horror games on Unreal Engine 5? Ooh. Songbird, thank you for the 66-month resub. Okay, now this is color. So, first symbol, jungle, is red. Okay, this one we don't have. Okay, that symbol, the prison island, is blue. The dot is green. Yellow is... There are 6 things, and then that is not on there. We don't have a 6, so this one is nothing, but I'll write it down anyways, just in case. That is, yellow. Okay, this one, which is Survey Island, is orange. So this one we need to know the color of, but it's empty. So we have red, orange, green, blue, yellow. So it's probably the purple one maybe, so we'll see whatever's left over. Okay, now I'm missing the other piece of the puzzle is position. How do I figure out where each of them go? Because currently I have the color, I have the number. What I don't have is position on the grid. That part we're gonna have to figure out. Let me go up. Any clues here? We no longer have chat type this emote. Well, people can do that with bits now. That big emote. You can just ask people to type something too. It almost never worked anyways. Is this my clue? Let's see. This has to be my clue. Alright, hold on. We saw this. See, there's those shapes again. Okay, so I can use this to figure out. Okay, let me take a picture of this. And that. So these dots are probably where it is. Now I gotta figure out what color, based on that grid pattern, which symbol is which. Now the thing below might be it, but it's hard to tell. Click the balls. Oh. I can click on the balls? I can click the balls. The answer was in the balls the whole time. So these are the islands. All right, so the shapes of the islands. The two bumpy one right there, that is the dome. So this piece... So the island was stored in the balls the whole time. Okay. All right, so that is that island right there. That is the gold island, which is green. So green ball. So this is green. The big giant island, I think, is that one, which is the jungle island. So jungle is red. So the bottom right is red. Top left is the little tiny island. I think that's Prison Island. No. That's that island, which is Survey Island. So Survey Island is orange. Then that has to be Prison Island, because that's too big. Wait a minute. Where's that? So we have Prison Island. Which is blue. Is Prison Island that island or this island? The island I'm standing on right now is like oblong with a big thing at the end. So that's got to... This, I think we're on that one. Yeah, this has to be the island we're on, so... Wait a minute, that's Boiler Island. Okay, let me do this one more time. Okay. That is Boiler Island, which is the top left. We don't know what that color is yet until I go over there. Okay. That is Anamanon, which is Survey Island, I believe. So Survey Island would be here, which is orange. Okay, that's Jungle Island, so that is red. The Gold Island is green. That's the same, so green. Red, orange, green, blank. That means this has to be blue up here. Okay, I think I have all the pieces to this puzzle now. I think we have all the pieces. So let's see. He doesn't read the chat here. Yes, I did, Bugcatcher. Reading your message right now. This game's called Riven. Let's see. Horizontal slash. Okay, Bugcatcher, you are banned for the entire live for spreading lies. All right. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. No, he's lying twice. TikTok chat always does that. Like, you didn't read my message instantly, therefore you're not reading chat. It's like, I'm trying to solve a puzzle, god damn it. We watching? No. God, last night was really bad for many reasons. All right, let's go up. We need to go back to Survey Island, which is... Sorry, Gold Island, which is the dot. The solo dot. There it is. Okay. Going up. Okay, so now I have positions, I have colors, I have the numbers. Now we just gotta pull it all together and then solve the puzzle. All right, now we rotate. 2 rotations. Yeah, if you can help if you want, chat. Are there any lurkers in the bushes? Chat, look in the bushes, see if you see any lurkers. We like to hide out there. Yes, this is a very faithful remake of the game because it's made by the original developers. All right, here we go. Going up. So, blue goes here, green goes here, red goes here, orange goes here, and pink goes there. Okay, that's indigo, actually. Okay, so this is indigo. Or purple. Okay, let's pull up our picture again. We took a picture. This is 0, so just before the second big slash. Big slash. So this is 0. So red would be -8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then orange would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then plus would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. A button appeared. We did it. Good chance to save the game. Thank you, Shannon Bench. The cage has finally free. Uh-oh, I'm in a cage. Oh no.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gehn. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. Great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed.
That's Dan
Sure,
Sus.
the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer. Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the 5th age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in, well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atreus desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. Which brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may. Thank you.
You just gonna read it? That book is a trap. If he goes into it, he will be trapped there forever.
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
Uh-oh.
You may need some time to decide. That is reasonable. Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atreus and myself. Especially in light of what has become of Catherine. But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it. The work I am doing is quite demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book.
Is there only one way back? Yeah, the original Riven had actors because they used full motion video. But those video files are so old and so low resolution that there's no way that they could just, like, upscale them. It would look really bad. So they kept the original acting, but they just added, like, animation on top instead of, you know, the actual actors. Thank you, Lieutenant. Yeah, the videos were like 240p, and all the actors, some of the actors are dead, and you know. Oh, I'm back here now. Well, now what? Uh-oh. I don't know what to do now. He passed away. Yeah, he was pretty old when he recorded that, so it makes sense that he'd be dead by now. It's been a long time. I guess we'll go back to Catherine, maybe. I can't remember what to do. Do we go back to Catherine now? Thank you, Orange, for gifted my ninja sub. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna go to Prison Island and see if that has something. Yeah, they did a good job with the animations, like, on the characters. It would be a little too jarring to put real-life actors into this game. It would just... having them be animated just fits the game's graphic style better now. I understand why they did it originally, because, you know, back in the day with the technology they had, just doing FMV was the easiest to make it look good. All right, let's go. For the remake of Seventh Guest, what they did was they hired new actors to record all new stuff because the old video was just too old. The prison island is... looks like eyeball. Might be that one right there. No, that's the other one. That one right there. All right, rotating, rotating. So it's either we go to Catherine or we go to the village again. I don't know which, so we'll try both. I'm not sure which is the one where we need to go. Catherine! Nope, Catherine was around the side. If this doesn't work, I don't know where to go next. Point-click adventure games back in the day were like mainstream PC games because there wasn't much more you could do with those old computers. So they were very, very big. But then Doom came out, and when Doom came out, Doom like shook up the industry about like, whoa. We can do what now?
time is running out. You have to free me. The combination is hidden somewhere in Gehn's outpost in age 233, so you'll have to trap him to get it.
Have to trap him to get it. Oh. Well, we could just, we'll go back. We have to trap him to get it, so we need to get him trapped inside the book. And then we can save all the people. So I need to go into the book. He'll be like, oh, he looks like it's safe. And then he'll go into the book, and then he'll be trapped. At least that's what I'm thinking. Just trap him. Other way. Oh, Prison Island is... Got it. Okay, it's slowing, right? Yep, okay. So let's go back into his world, and then we will jump into the book. And then hopefully he follows us, and then he'll be trapped. That's the plan, at least. Need to go back to Uru sometime. Yeah, they've made all of Uru single player now, so play all the puzzles and stuff. They wanted to turn MYST into an MMO, which I was like, MMO? The concept, I don't know, but apparently it was pretty fun for people that played it. I don't know how it was supposed to work, but somehow it was called Uru Ages of MYST, and it was going to be a MMO. It came online, but they shut it down because it was losing too much money. I don't know if people set up their own private servers or anything for it, but I think they shut down the official servers a long time ago. Unless they booted it back up recently. They fundraised the money to keep the server up. Oh, so the server's still online? Interesting. Well, that's cool. Yeah, that floof right there is my cat Tifa. She's sleeping. How does multiplayer work in it? Like, is it just that you see other people playing at the same time, or do you have to work with people? I'm not sure how all that works. People get to make their own worlds, ages. Interesting. Okay, not here. Yeah, a new one came out called Islands of Insight that it's kind of like an MMO style puzzle game. I tried it a little bit. It was okay. Wasn't really doing it for me. It was more like mini puzzles than like full-blown puzzles, but it's kind of cool. All the ages are single player by default, and you have to manually invite people. Cool. Is there like rewards you get from completing ages, or is it just the satisfaction of beating the ages? All right, let's make a new save, and then we're going to try to trap him. Hopefully. Let's hope that we can trap him this time. Oh, hi. You're so cool.
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it. Here, I shall follow you directly. Please.
I'm trying.
You're free to go. But I think you should not come back unless you're willing to use the book.
I was clicking on the book. I was clicking on it, sir. Why wasn't it working? Let me try to click harder. Okay, try again. Yeah, this is a remake of Riven in 3D, just like they remade MYST in 3D. And it's really good. This remake's even better than the MYST remake.
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it.
Come on, let me click on it.
Here, I shall follow you directly. Please. You're free to go.
It will not let me
But
click on it. I can't move forward either. I'm stuck in place. God
I think you
damn
should
it.
not come back unless you're willing to use the book.
What the fuck? I'm trying, dude. It won't let me click on it. Okay, come on. Again, I cannot move. I am stuck in place. I am trying to move. It won't let me move. I'm trying to click on it. It won't let me click on it. What a frustrating bug. Come on, work, please.
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it.
Come on.
Here, I shall follow you directly.
Okay, it worked that time. Thank God. Better go in. Aha, he's trapped. We got his ass. He is trapped. Now let's save in case it bugs out again. New save. He's in there. Actually, I'm curious what happens if you click on it and free him. There's probably a special cutscene if you do that.
I don't know exactly why you released me, but you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you. It may provide you with some solace, however, to know that with this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history. The Dunny culture will be reborn, and the lives of millions will be purified. Thanks to you. Farewell.
Like that they added a cutscene for that. So basically, the way the prisons work is you can alter an age book to when someone uses it, they get trapped in between the link and they get stuck in a void forever. The only way to free them is to have someone take their place. Unfortunately, the credits are not skippable for some reason. So we will go back in. Yep, they have. There's several places where you can get game overs in this because old school games are all about getting those early game overs. One of the most wicked game over game creators was Roberta Williams with her King's Quest series. You can get game overs in that all the time. What? You didn't click on a mouse in the first couple seconds of the game that was there for a split second? Oh, you lose forever. That is not activated yet. What's that thing do? Oh, we can go outside. Oh my god, the Dragon Balls! I can make a wish. Oh. It's a music puzzle. The 100% is going to be a music puzzle. Oh, the cage is down. Nice. I'm about to remember that tune. I'm about to look up the exact button suppressor because I cannot do music puzzles. Holy hell. Okay, that's going to be a doozy to read. That's the answer right there. I have to remember that to free Catherine. What's this?
Tagamem, san potegan shem. Fasi.
I think she said, I think this is the Spanish version of Star Wars. And she said, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. I think that's what she said. Like a wine dispenser. Okay, crank, ding. So it's crank, 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 ding, ding. Crank, 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 ding, ding. I start this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the Fifth Age, and though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she's also vanished as quickly as she appeared, stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked into the Fisher Plateau cage, just as I'd surmised, when suddenly she was set upon by a band of rebels who darted him and spirited her away. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing someone link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel happened to be nearby. The damnable luck of it all. He did get a good enough look at her, though, to verify it was indeed Catherine. Also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person, a fact that I find hard to believe. But if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. While I'm sick of the frustration at having lost the only quarry that Cage has ever caught, I'm also filled with hope, as she may yet provide me with a way back to Denis. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction. But I fear that unless I'm able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of resurrecting that great civilization will be impossible. Catherine did bring a linking book with her. Then I am halfway there. If not, she is trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can only assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Either way, it is crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Make sure you guys are keeping good notes because there will be a quiz after this, so keep that in mind. Once again, the Great Wark has demonstrated its usefulness to me. The villagers have been difficult to manage in the wake of Catherine's arrival, and the fear of this mystic beast has been all that kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful these prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would have captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. The search for Catherine continues. I deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I sorely realize that the extent to which they are not ready for that knowledge, not even in the simplified manner in which I presented it to them. Their minds adapted only to the exceptionally menial task of village life, were incapable of comprehending the art of all its complexity, and were thus unable to glean any of the underlying principles that are ironically so elegantly simple. It is obvious that so much of the discord that exists between stems from their failure to grasp the meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the glorious future I'd planned for them, this conflict would not exist. The minds of the children, however, are much more malleable. With the proper tutelage, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that has given them their lives. At times, they take it to almost the get of the deny blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I am quite careful that more gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future in the way Catherine did. How foolish I was to think that she could wield such knowledge responsibly, when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Thank you, Kasevatinu for the Prime sub, and C. Cardudbowski for the 21-month resub. Thank you very much. Bowski, now that you're 21 months, you can now drink and chat. Congrats. Atreus, he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned with him, I'd already been poisoned as to all my thoughts of aiding me in my noble mission. Perhaps that was the only way she could soften the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of the entire civilization. So much destruction, so many great lives lost. The guilt must have been unbearable. She seemed to love my father and our world, but ultimately she was an outsider whose ignorance of the deny became the catalyst for their demise. If I am to rebuild on our culture and in the process connect such weakness, then perhaps what she did ultimately necessary in order that a new and stronger era of prosperity might someday come to pass. I've been increasingly beset by images of the past these last few weeks. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I'm reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the Book Makers Guild. Father's immense pride at each and every small accomplishment there. He was an important man in the deny world. But I cannot bear to think for so long it is too much. I was too young to see such things. I have her! Late last night, I received word that Catherine had been apprehended. While attempting to persuade some of the villagers to join her, lost a few men in the process, but I would have gladly paid 100 times the number for such a prize. She's been imprisoned in my old office, where I am attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her return. I've had to fight them all, but constant impulse to put her in the gallows as she adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions when she answers them at all in her native tongue. Even so, she's a poor liar. I am now certain that her return to Riven was unintentional and that she brought no Lincoln book with her. As far as her willingness to share with me the location of Moiety, we will see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atreus is bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he attempt it? Is it likely that his hesitation is due, at least in part, to his dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back. There's no other way. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in life. My people, my father, my son, you, my wife. Ketcha, you were the only true happy kindness I have ever known. Watching you flicker there in the imager, I sometimes wonder if you are real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant and have the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Damn these sausages. Savages! I would be well advised to leave them all in the 5th age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived on Riven with a linking book to deny. And once again, my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher of his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage mechanism has been damaged, but that's no matter. Everything I need is here now. Atris is certainly behind this, but why would he send someone else in his stead, and with the linking book no less? Surely he would have guessed that I would be waiting for him. Such recklessness is unlike him. Could it be that he's had a change of heart toward me? That after all these years he's finally decided to let his poor old father go? Ha! I know it all too well where his loyalties lie. He is only after one thing. Perhaps the stranger should find her. For now, I need only to wait and observe. I'm beginning to think it was a mistake to allow the stranger to roam freely about the islands. In their ignorance probing, they attempted to power the damaged drawbridge from the Temple Island, and the entire bridge collapsed. A trivial loss at this point, but it irks me all the same. Had I not managed to free myself from that crumbling age, it would have hampered my progress severely. But again, it is no matter now. Day will come when I will be done with Riven forever. Disconcerting news. Last night, a group of maintainers came up with a lone rebel scout and were able to engage him long enough to learn of a most implausible device. A crystal window, supposedly capable of amending my linking books, much the way that my own remarkable system does, but with one slight advantage. It is small and weighs only a few pounds, making it entirely portable. If this outlandish claim is true, then the artifact in question must be something that Catherine fabricated prior to her capture, no doubt from an explicit deny schematic she brought with her. If only I had access to such a document after all these years. The potent of this revelation is deeply troubling. Some years ago, the rebels managed to abscond with a dysfunctional linking book I'd intended to destroy. The book was never recovered, but once they had sufficiently atoned for this sacrilege, I graciously decided to let the matter slide, thinking that in their inept hands it could do me no harm. But if Catherine has indeed powered them with such a device, the rebels may have linked to another age, which means that blank is no longer safe. This cannot stand. The stranger is the key to all this. Tracking their movements has given me a good idea of where this rebel linking book and the crystal may be hidden. But before I can deal with that, I must secure the linking book back to deny. Everything hinges on that. If I ever gain access to my arsenal of resources there, happily leave the whole Riven to its own dismal future. Imager codes. Keta, Father, Anna. Take a picture of that. Okay, we're done with the lore chat. Woo! Oh, that was a lot of reading. That was a lot of reading. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back in a second. Just beat this last night. The remake is so good. It's great. So far, they've nailed everything with it. Well, I now know how to free Catherine. Oh, that goes back. That turns that off and on. Is there something out here? This age is very, like, mushroom rocks. Very cool looking. Is he cooking stuff here? Looks like a bug. Dinner. Wait, there's a linking book here. Can I not go in there? Did he really build a throne right here? Okay, there's not much more of this island, so let's go back and free Catherine and see what we need to do to escape. Yeah, I'm guessing it's one of his failed ages or something like that. He's been trying to make ages to get out of. Managed to make this one and get out of it. So it's crank, 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 ding, ding. All right, we need to go back this way? Nope. This way. Wait. What was over there? Oh, it's the tram. Nope, we want to go this way. Basically, exact same thing we did last time. Apparently, she's at his old office, too, so there might be some more clues inside there. It's weird to think that we have him trapped in a book in our pocket right now. So he's just sitting there, like, trapped. Perfect. So we're gonna go back to Prison Island, which is the eyeball, the beast eyeball. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. Yeah, it's a good Friday so far. About to beat Riven. Go ahead and trigger that to come back. Surely Gehn is trapped forever, right? He can't come back. Not that one. Maybe it could be that one. Not that one either. That one right there is the one I want. Perfect. This part is new, yes. This was not in the original. They couldn't do something quite like this in the original. It would be too many like menus and FMVs they'd have to make for just for these little animations. What happens if you walk into nothingness? I don't know. You can't, but I don't know what would happen. Probably like fall forever, maybe? Just like fall and fall and fall. Ah, we're here. Catherine, I'm coming to save you. That worked. Crank, 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 ding, ding. Catherine. Hi.
We have to move quickly. Gehn's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book? You did it. You captured Gehn. We're all free. But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what they'll do once they realize he's gone. I have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. And you go back to where you first arrived and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as possible, but don't wait for me. Oh, and don't forget the combination in my journal. You'll need it.
Okay. Bye! I'm not maidenless anymore, Vare. Where is your journal? Well, wait. Oh, shit. I didn't realize there was a journal here. Figured that out already. Final breath of the dying age. Where is the code? Oh, it's right there. Okay. There's the combination. I need that to open. I was like, ma'am, that's a lot of typing, man. Okay, we have the code to open up the fissure. So now we gotta go open it up. It's nice of him to give her food. Wait a minute. Although she has food, but where does she go to the... No. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I thought I smelled almonds. Okay, let's go back. Nailed it. Thank you, Made by Robbie and Brian Raltz, for the gifts. Appreciate that, guys. Going back through. This should be the last time. Then we should be able to signal Atreus that way. So we gotta do one last conversion with this to... There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers. Be a doozy. We need to go back to the gold survey, the gold island, which is green, which is the dot. Yeah, Tifa is super tired today. She's been sleeping there just the whole time. Knocked out. Rotate. Rotate again. These made you feel dumb as a 12-year-old. These make you feel dumb as an adult. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about here. Like, what's happening now? Okay, one more. Alrighty then, so now we have the code. Okay, so I need some screenshots for this. Here we go. This again. This is important still. All right, so first one is It's 5, so that's 4, I think. First one is 4. Four would be... that one. Second code would be... we have that one. That one's just 6. Just the crisscross. Then we have double. Okay, so that's 8. Okay, that's 10. This one's 1, which is correct. 2, which is the bottom one, which is the... okay, there is... nope. One more over. That one over there would be 3, which is arrow to the left. That one. This is also 4, which is the... that one. We have 1, that's 1 again. Two. The double to the right is... we basically screenshotted 2 journal entries and we're using those. So these 2 are going to be the ones that it's going to be hard to figure out what they are. But let's try to find numbers that we don't have. We'd have the little thing on the bottom, I would assume. So, if that is 8, to the right must be 7. 7, which is circle dash. Circle dash, and then 9 would be... Nailed it. Okay, a little higher. Maybe this goes all the way down? Is there anything on this? I feel like it should go in right there, but no. Okay, maybe that works. There we go. There it goes, yeah. Did I break it?
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book?
Don't worry about your
I
wife.
don't understand.
Atris! The villagers are safely in the Rebel Age. I thank you.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life.
What did you do exactly,
Path
though?
home is now clear for all of us. This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me. Goodbye, my friend.
Wait, how do I get out? How do I get out? You traitorous bastard, Artress!
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I'm unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my MYST book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend.
Assume?
The Age of Riven has come to a close, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
Also, jumping in the fissure will lead me home. He didn't mention that little detail. So is that book just gonna float through the ether as well? Huh. I don't like the way he said it might lead you home. Might. Could also die a horrible death, but it might lead you home. It could happen. It's a fun little game. In the MYST Linking book, you find the start to MYST 1 as one he dropped in the fissure during Atreus' original escape from Riven. Ah, that explains it. Ending is a little lackluster of this one, unfortunately. The first, like, 75% of the game is pretty good, and then, like, the ending was a little okay. Kind of not as exciting as the first part of the game. But overall, it's pretty fun. Is it done? Where do we go now? Wherever we want. We got 2 of the fake endings. Yeah, it was a fun remake of the game. Hope they remake some of the other ones in 3D as well. Beautiful. How long are these unskippable cutscenes? Yeah, MYST and this game are both pretty tough without, like, people... without getting hints and little nudges. Exile and Revelation made by a different studio. That's right. They lost the rights for a little while, but then they got it back, didn't they? I think they sold the rights, or the publisher gave the rights to someone else, and then they bought the rights back eventually. Oh, yeah, they got it back from Ubisoft. Ubisoft bought it. I remember now. Are you going to do a different ending? Is there a different ending? We got the one where you get stuck in the book. We got the one where you free the guy. I don't know what other endings there would be. Global achievements. Let's see. Investigate the strange breach. Immediately acquiesce to Gehn's command. Use the secret entrance to the Moriarty Caves. Finish every journal. Suffer Gehn's wrath. Recall a specific Moriarty code. Watch the fire marble polisher for 15 minutes in a single playthrough. Why? That's so stupid. Investigate the strange breach. All right, guys, that's going to be it for Riven for today. I'm going to take a quick few-minute break here, and we'll switch over to some more Elden Ring and do some more of the DLC. Thank you guys for being awesome, and I'll be right back in a couple minutes.